A.
Out of the park.
Alrighty. Everyone can hear me A-OK? Welcome to the repeat occurring Miners World Series. This is my 9th or 10th I've done in a row now. I get that sweet championship week pass. But here we are. Season 49. Our matchup here. The Brew City Bears against Louisville Lemurs. Oddly enough, I think I did my little media coverage, kind of comparing the teams and where I'd like to fit in with my player and all that jazz. And one of the things I had noticed was that the Bears, I used a 12-year window. If it would have been 13, they would have had at least one finals appearance. But it's been 12 seasons now since the Bears have made an appearance in the finals. So just like that, the successometer for the Bears, at least they get a finals appearance. We'll see if they can get a finals win. But it's been quite a while for them. Lemurs, though, recent attendees. I wanted to add the starting lineups for the teams here as well, just so a nice little logo so everyone can see who is participating. So you have an idea of some of the players' names if you haven't been familiar. And then I found out that I do have a place where to get the primary logos. So, I can use those at least moving forward. So, but until then, we can enjoy the clip art that I've added here. I am joined by It's Tim G. So, how's it going?
Good. Yourself?
Not so bad. Battling a cranky toddler myself. Don't know what's up with him lately. Still teething. He's been teething since 6 months old. Now he's like 18 months old. But my mom's visiting right now for the weekend. So it's unfortunate. She was supposed to visit a weekend. I wasn't streaming, but we had to keep postponing because one of the two of us kept getting sick. Kind of unfortunate timing, but it is what it is. Got to get this done. Don't want to leave the PBE hanging with streams. So we can switch on over to the PBE and, well, the minors at least, and we can have ourselves a look here. So I have to do pop out chat, I think. I'm blind. All right, I'll have to do this another way. Anyways, so let's take a look and see how we got to where we got. Taking a look here, both teams were top finishing teams, so they got a bye past the first round and were immediately set up in the semifinals. So we can actually look here first. On the left is your matchup, which we had the Lemurs versus the State College Swift Steeds, and this thing went to 7. Lemurs, I think, were sweating a little bit on this one, but they were able to get it done. As the Lemurs went out, Swifties started the series with a 1-0 lead. Lemurs won 3 in a row, for then the Swifties to win 2, and then finally the Lemurs to come through in the final game to punch their ticket to the finals. We can see here kind of the performance of different players, standout offensive performance. Kerry Kelly and Satchel Richards with those home runs and RBIs, but leading us with average OBP and slugging pretty much was Mick Levin Jr. Brew City had a little bit of an easier path here. Only took 5 games to dispatch of the Hepcats here. As Kansas won game 3, but Brew City took 1, 2, 4, and 5. Oddly enough, when Kansas City beat them, they beat them pretty badly, but got kind of beat up the rest of the games here. Darren Urin is kind of leading the way, but they only had 23 at-bats, so is kind of a sub-in player. So Lou Williams, I think, was probably one of the big offensive leaders here for Brew City. Miners has about a bajillion pitchers, so it's hard to really pinpoint sometimes, but really it comes down to the starters. Starters is kind of how you live and die in the minors, and so that'll be an interesting matchup. Heading into the World Series here, we can see how they did match up against each other during the season. They actually matched up quite a few times, as we see at bats up in the 40s here. Steve Moore, or sorry, I guess McLovin Jr. would be your standout on Lemurs' side for them during the regular season. And Bruce City, Steve Duke, and Lou Williams. So pretty much the people I think you would expect to make an impact did. Merrill McQueen got a bit roughed up, as did Mulligan, as starters, it looks like, in Bruce City's side. And for the Lemurs, Chris Cash and Rotgut Witzke also got kind of beat up, as well as Dylan Latsky. So it's going to be a matter of whose offense can show up, whose pitching can lock it down, I believe, for the series. Any other things that you've noticed yourself is?
Now, I mean, like both these two teams, they have the offense and the defense to match. I think that this could very well be another 7 game series, and I'm excited to be here and then we're calling it.
Yep, I think I'm kind of hoping for a bit of excitement, because I think last season was a bit of one-sided affair. So, I mean, teams I think are honestly pretty evenly matched up this time around. The minors was pretty close, league clustered together for everyone. So, but we can head into this one. It'll be game 1 starting up. Do we want to throw a bet up? I'm not sure if anyone has the ability to do that. We'll give it a little bit of time here to get that going. Maybe not. I can always try and get something going here for next game when I'm a little more prepared.
Do we not have any mods on right now?
There's got to be someone. But taking a look here at the lineups here, as far as straight overall comparison, Louisville does hold the advantage. The Bears only taking 2 of the spots here in comparison. Team colors are pretty similar. Jerseys wise, it's easier to tell them apart, but logos wise, it's like so similar. My eyes are kind of like having to focus extra. What's the other one I need? I need BNN off because there is no games. But no bets for the first one. That's fine. Not a big deal. We'll get this going. I can start off. I'll do the first 5 innings if you want to finish the last 4. And then we'll keep flip-flopping then. Sound good?
Yeah, it works for me.
Okie doke. Let's get game 1 of the Miners World Series going. Leading us off is Martinez Mom Spooner against Feminamenon. And we'll see a little bit of a line out there to center field. That one's hit a little bit higher, but it's going to have much of the same effect, as that will be caught by the right fielder. Duke is going to get this one a touchdown in front of right field. So there's a single, not known to steal. I don't think we need to watch for it. But they're going to pick him up first. So there's a free out there. 2 seconds. See if I can't. Actually, I got to turn off the scoreboard since we don't really need it. There's your first out at first. Being it off. Let's pick it back up. Kerry Kelly, red hot here in the playoffs, is going to keep going as they will drop this in front of right field. Both teams, first hit of the games, are little singles in front of the right fielder. This one's going to have a bit too much hang time. They will get under it. That's going to be your second out. And a staring strikeout there by Bolt. Switching over now. Lou Williams has had a pretty good playoff so far, but will sky that one into center left. Potatoes stares at a strikeout. Croft is going to draw a walk. Not a runner. Nice diving catch by the center fielder to take that away. Is going to keep zeros on the board. Both teams still only 1 hit each. Dinker strikes out. McLovin Jr. strikes out as well. Oh, Richards is going to drop this in front of the left fielder. Little single there. Both teams getting hits with 2 outs. Doesn't leave them a lot to work with. Wild pitch will give him a free pass to second. Another walk there by Flamingo puts Mio up, hitting 417. They're going to draw a walk as well, so Kaufman in some trouble here. Bases loaded, 2 outs. They just need 1. Wild pitch puts the runner home. There's your first run of the World Series, and it's a way that is just terrible to watch happen. There's your strikeout. 1 batter too late, but the damage is only 1. Lemurs are in the lead, though. Landell leads us off with a hit. Leadoff hit with no outs. That is a double play ball, but they'll just get the runner at second. That's another double play ball, and they will turn it this time as Mom Spooner ends the inning for their team. Louisville hoping to keep that lead increasing, but Kelly will ground out. Junior also grounds out. Almost pulled the first baseman off the bag with that throw, but still made the out. And then there's a little more routine one there as Bolt is having an ice-cold playoffs. Mander into the gap. That's going to bounce off the base of the wall. There's 2. Are they going to go 3? They're going 3. Here comes the throw, and they are safe. Massive opportunity here for Bruce City to tie it. Infield was in, and they can't make the throw at first. Not only do they let the run across, there's no outs. A bunt there down the first baseline. Nice bunt there, actually, to move the runner up. They'll walk, so 2 on, 1 out. Double play gets him out of it. Croft is going to say no to that, so they're going to drop in a single. They do send the runner, and Bruce City takes the lead. That one is hit into right. Will drop. No one was moving. Everyone thought that was going to be caught, so no runners across the plate. That one's hit hard. Deep left center. Gone. Grand slam by Lansdale.
I'll see ya.
To put Bruce City in front for the lead. Just like that, Louisville now behind it as Whiskey comes in relief. Pitching change already. That's going to be a sharp hit ball past the third baseman into left. There goes the runner, and they will be safe. So a single turned into a free double. That's hit to shortstop. They will make the play at first. Still an out to go, though. That's the shortstop again. They will make the out, but damage is done. A 6-run 4th inning thanks to a grand salami there. That is hit into center. Little routine fly there. McLovin Jr. to the third baseman, and that died in the grass, so they were able to beat out the throw. They're going to turn 1, but not 2. Flamingo draws a walk. Lemurs threatening here a bit with 2 outs. Wild pitch moves the runners up, but still not across the plate. Mio to third. That one hopped on the ground, but a nice pickup will make the out. Lemurs threatening, but will come up empty-handed. Bruce City. That one's hit high. Deep. Steve Duke. No doubters. See you later. That's a solo blast. Make that lead 7-1 now for the Bears. Can't stop. Won't stop. Williams goes down on strikes. Skitatos. That one's hit hard, deep. I don't think it's going to have the legs, though, as that will be caught in center field. Croft down on strikes. Bottom of the 5th coming up. Can Louisville start to answer here? They're going to have to start soon. Bendis will ground out to the second baseman, though. Kelly draws a walk. Has 1 stolen base. Maybe they go for it. Won't have the opportunity. And nice ability to beat out that throw. Pitch and swap as De Nunez comes in. That one is popped up. That'll be your second out of the inning. Everyone stands pats. That was a hard shift on that play, and they will get the out as we turn it over to Is Tim. Bears in the lead.
All right. On the mound we have Montalban, who is going to sky one deep, but caught at the warning track. Almost a long one to beginning here, as that is a strikeout for Lansdale, bringing up Tonkmato, who is going to line out to the second baseman. We go to the bottom of inning number 6, as it lead us off with a ground out. That'll bring us Richards, who is going to sky one and fly out. Opening a blitter up Flamingo, who is going to pop it up to get out. Go to the 7th, still up. Bruce City 7-1, as that one is hit high, but not deep enough, as that's caught. And that is a line out as well. That'll bring up Steve Duke. Hit a home run this last time as he goes, almost a yard again. We go to Mio at the dish. And Mio ends up nice single, bringing up Bendis. Ooh. Will ground into a double play. And a strikeout for Cal will end it. Going to the 8th. And that is a flyout for Williams. Bring up Moscatos. Going to hit one deep and gone. The Bears add on another to an already impressive lead. It's now 8-1 as Laura Croft comes up and draws a walk on a full count. Pitching change. And that is going to be the fourth out of the second. We go to the bottom of the 8th. As that is a single for Nick Jr. So bring Jay Bolt cold in the playoffs as he gets a fielder's choice. Bring him Ricky Graves, who will ground into a double play to end the 8th. And that'll be a flyout for Tonk Mato. Center field, bring up Martinez Momspooner, who will draw a full count walk. And that is a single, but tagged out at third. Nice throw from center to get the out, and that is a walk for Duke. And a strikeout looking will end the top half. Louisville, wild run to make up in this game 1 of Minor League World Series, as that is a pop out from McLevin Jr. Bring up old Richards, who will get a nice single into right field, which will bring up Little Flamingo and a pitching change as well. Bring up Amish, looks like. And bases are loaded with only one out as a run scores on the fielder's choice 8-2, but with one out. Not looking good, as that will score a runner. There's at the corners now. Louisville has some life. As we get another runner in. 8-4 now. But a strikeout will end Game 1 of the Minor League World Series. Bruce City up on top. For Bruce City batting score, we have a 2-for-4 game for Duke with a home run as well. Over on Louisville side, we have a 2-for-4 game from Old Richards. Going down to the pitching. Kaufman doesn't get the decision. The Nunez will get the win. Phenomenon gets the loss. Only went 3 and a third. A player of the game is going to be Ashton Lansdale.
Alrighty, huge win for the Bears on the road here because of the format of the way the finals goes with 2 home, 2 away, 2 home for the team with the leading record, which is Louisville here, for Bruce City to take one on the road here. Game 1, massive. Punch save button. We'll move forward today, and then I will check the old playoff server to see if there's changes. I don't think there would be too many after day 1, but we shall see. I'm taking a quick look here. Where is Bruce City? Quick look at pitching. If people want specifics, I can look, but there is your current fatigue here. And then also looking at Louisville. There you are right there. Playoffs. I do have a ping. Stamina. Do you want specifics, KP? Do you want me to just run through everyone who's marked? Yeah, okay. That's your starter. Whiskey is at exhausted, so they won't be available. Slightly tired for McFlourish. I'm not sure if Ryan Lee or Westbrook because they're blocked. That is it, really, for yourself. Rot Gut is used left often, no secondary. Okay, I'm going to jump to Bears. Good to go. Let it ride. Okay. That's it. Everyone's good. I'll give an extra 10 seconds, just if anyone wants to say anything. If not, I will assume we are good, and we'll move forward to game 2. Do we have a bet up this time? Is there any mods present? I would say for bets right now, maybe do like bets on like total strikeouts, hits, etc. if you can. And then once we hit elimination games, just do straight up who wins, because that seems to get people to bet their points the most. Whereas if we do who wins for every single game, I think there'll be people probably won't bet quite as much. Just a suggestion. I don't know why I'm yawning. I've had 2 coffees. I always seem to yawn when I stream. It's like talking a whole bunch like makes me feel like I need to yawn, but I'm not that tired. All right, prediction started. Which team has more hits, Lemurs, Bears, or tied? Pretty simple bet. Yep.
I pulled an all-nighter last night, so I'm just like exhausted both physically and mentally. So.
Oh, why are you doing that?
Couldn't sleep mainly.
Oh, gotta eat some turkey. Put you right out.
So I'll probably crash after this.
If you have to go, you have to go. It's not a big problem. I don't mind. I will not hold it against you. So don't feel bad about that. Rest above all else. For betting, as I always say, what are you going to use the points for? It takes a while to just naturally build it up for enough to actually cash out. If you don't want to gamble too much, totally up to you. But I would suggest, spend your points. It'll be quicker to get there. And then I'm sure when we see who wins, maybe we'll see people throw down like 50K at once. I love those bets, but one untied. That's pretty funny. Okay, someone finally threw down some more points. Bear levers. All right. Let's go another 10-15 seconds, then we'll close it up. Tim, you could start us off. First 5.
Okay.
Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get her going as we have Mulder versus Benico. Bruce City hoping they can take a stranglehold on this before they go home. 2-0. Louisville hoping they can at least take one before they have to head to the road. Let's get her going.
All right. First up, the dish is going to be Martinez Monster, who is going to guy one on the infield for a pop out. So bring up Commander, who will strike out and strike out swinging for Duke. Brings in Bendis, who will ground out to the pitcher. They'll bring up Kerry Kelly, who is going to sky one into shallow center for a pop out. And Nick Jr. will ground out just barely on a bang bang play, bringing up Mosquitoes. Hits one deep, but not enough. And they'll bring up Montalban, who will fly out to center and bring up Ashton Lansdale, who will strike out. Bring up Jay Bolt for the Lemurs, who will fly out. McLevin Jr., second baseman, will pop out to the catcher. And Satchel or Richards, who will get a single up the middle. And strike out for Little Flamingo brings up Williams for the Bears, who will fly out, bring up for a cross pass ball, resulting in an out of a half step. And then Julian will fly one for an out. Go into the bottom of the third with Stephen Moore Jr., who hits one deep. Caught. Almost out of here. They'll bring it. It's me, Mio, who will fly out and foul ground. Bring up Timmy Bendez, who will be robbed of a single on a nice diving catch by the right fielder. Or it turns over, Martinez Monsquito will ground out, bringing up Jerry Mander, who will know an error, take no out on that. Bring Steve Duke, who will fly out, but Mander is going, and Mander is safe on the tag. And that one is out of here. Bruce City Bears taking the lead. Once again, 2-0, 411 feet. With Montalban, who will ground out to end the inning. But 2-run blast was Bruce City up 2-0 as Kerry Cow will come in and get out. But that is a walk for Nick Jr. Bringing up Jay Bolt, who will hit a nice single as the runners at the corners, first and third, only one out. And that's going to be pop up, probably not deep enough. Nope, we're going to avoid the runners. And a ground out will end it. We go to the fifth inning with Lansdale, who will strike out, bring up Williams, who will pop out to the catcher on the infield. And Laura Croft will hit one deep, and that one is out of here. See ya later. Another home run puts Spruce City up 3-0 now, as a ground out will end the top of the fifth. That'll bring Little Flamingo, who will get a nice single. And then they'll bring Stephen Moore Jr., who will get another single. As there's a first and second, nobody out. Get the fourth, first at the corners, only one out as the stolen base attack, and he is safe. And they'll get the out at first pitcher covering, but a run scores. And a strikeout will end this inning. Take it away.
Bears using the long ball to their advantage here, which is giving them the lead. Are they going to do another one? No, this one won't have enough carry. I was thinking just as I say that, you're going to do it again. This one is sharp down the first baseline. That's going to be a double at least, as that is what they're going to settle for here. Bears actually getting out-hit, but I mean, when you hit it over the wall, it's going to make a difference. That is almost over the center fielder's head, but they are able to run it down. Pitching changes. Lee comes in and gives up a single. Runner's going hard for home. That's going to be another run there. 4-2-1 now for the Bears. This one is a double play ball, but they're just going to need one anyways, as there was already 2 out, and that's going to end the inning. Louisville's side, just ice cubes on their batting lineup here, as their bats are just not getting the power they need here to push in the runs. Quick 2 outs there. This one's skied up in the infield. There's a free out. Pitcher will do it all themselves. Mulder having a very good outing. Lee will get this one popped up as Lansdale is going to be out. Caught by left. Williams draws a walk. Croft, fresh off an old HR, will draw a walk. So 2 on, 1 out. Double play gets him out of it. Uran. Or Uran, sorry. Wow. That sounded bad. Anyways, they will drop it in. Bases loaded. Are we going to see another grand slam? We are not, but we're going to see a 2-run single by Mom Spooner. 6-1 now for the Bears. Mander, they'll get one at 2 and at 1. There's your double play, but as one hit too late, Bears putting more runs up on the boards. Louisville down to 9 outs now. 5 runs to tie it. Richards gets a single up the middle, though. There's a walk by Flamingo, so good start. We'll see if they let Mulder work his way out of this. As there's your first out. Runners stay pat. There's the pitch and change as Moose Jr. comes in. That's going to be a single in center field. Runner holds at third, so bases loaded. Top of the lineup. Bendis, ice cold, is going to break out of that with at least a 1-run single. Kelly gets a hold of that one. That's got some distance. It's over the wall. It's gone. That is a grand slam by your number 2 hitter. And just like that, we have ourselves a tie game. The Lemurs have life. The Bears in full panic mode now. Pitching changes. McQueen comes in. Junior goes up the middle. They keep this going with just 1 out so far. There goes the runner to second. They are safe. Leading run on second. They will sacrifice an out to move him up to third. They'll need a hit to push him home. Staring strikeout McLovin Jr. We go to the top of the 8th. Drama hitting an all-time high here. Can the Bears answer? Put some more runs on the board. They have a 4-run inning streak. Lemurs hoping to break that. There's a little tricky single there. Skitatos. Swinging strikeout there by Monk. Lansdale draws a walk. 2 on, 2 out. Williams goes down on strikes. Bottom 4 batters up here is nice diving catch takeaway single from Richards. Flamingo, that's got some pop. Does it have enough? It is caught at the wall. It remains at 6 apiece. That's got some carry on it. The Lemurs teasing us with the power, but it doesn't go out. Bears a big sigh of relief. The Lemurs realizing how close it was. Lead off single by Croft. Oh, did they pick the runner at first? They got him a little too enthusiastic at first, and there's going to be your second out as there's a freebie in foul territory. Spooner to first. They'll sneak it by. They're chugging hard for 2. Some aggressive base running. Mander down on strikes. Louisville with a chance to walk her off in the bottom of the 9th, or are we going to see some free baseball? Mio up the middle. Lead off single. They can steal. A walk there. McQueen in some trouble early. No outs. 2 on. Pitching change. Filt Tapaldi. Catch made. Louisville, this is your chance. That one's hit high, deep. I think this is going to do it. Throw comes in. Oh my god, it's in time. Double play. Oh my god. A walk. Bases are loaded again. 2 outs. This one. It drops. The Lemurs. The impossible. It looked like OOTP was going to OOTP us, but the second baseman was frozen in time. Could not make the catch. The little bloop single. 7-6 is your final. I don't think anyone expected that to happen. Louisville wins the hits as well. 11 hits. Good God. Yeah, sorry. Where is... No. Give me a second here. Sorry, don't mean to break the commentating, but I just saw. There's one big heart. Okay. That might be too big. Let's shrink that a little bit. Okay. Sorry about that. I saw the name change by RC, and I was like, oh yeah, I should probably put that at the top, because everyone's going to be asking. Anyways, yeah, crazy. Graph here, as you can see, went absolutely nutso. Bears had it, lost it. They Gretzky'd it. But yeah, Skatatos 3 for 4, 3 RBI game. And we got the grand slam by Kelly. You had to figure when they were going to wake up, and they finally did. McQueen gets the loss. Westbrook the win. Player of the game is Mo Skatatos. We will punch save. Before I look at fatigue, we're going to move forward 2 days just so that it'll be more accurate. So here is next day. No scores. And then one more. Punch save. All right, Lemurs, we will start off with you pitching. Benito is a starter, so it's Phenomenon. So Whiskey is at 58%. Lee is at 69. Westbrook's at 85, but they're still rested. I think that'll be it for them. And then Bears. Mulder and Kaufman are starters, so it's just McQueen who's dead. Well, starter dead, but not reliever dead. I think everyone else is okay. I'll jump to the playoff server, see if I have any messages. Okay, I did a stam check for the Lemurs and for the Bears, so I'll let you guys. Lemurs are good. Bears,
good. As someone who played second base in high school basketball, those bloop singles are always like so hard to get to. You have to be like perfect on your read off the bat to get to a bloop single. So definitely a great play to walk the comeback.
Right on. Looking at bets, we got total strikeouts over under 12.5. As the Bears have 3 games at home now. They are currently undefeated at home, although they've only played a total of 7 games. Again, we'll leave the bet open for a little bit here, see if we can't get some points thrown down. Pretty sure I hit save, but let's just hit save again. Start to head into this one here. I'll let the bet go, let's see, another 20 seconds or so before we start. I lead this one off, and then you get to finish.
Sure thing.
Pardon me. Sorry if anyone heard that.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone's heard them, but like I've had like 3 trains go by my window since we started the stream, so it's been kind of annoying.
3 trains?
Trains, yep. My dorm is located right next to the train tracks.
Oh, same here. My house is pretty close. But windows are closed today, so, because it's raining out. Might have stopped raining, has it? Oh, yeah. All right, we'll get this going here. Unders seem to be the favorite here, at least for what people believe, for strikeouts. I personally think it'll be over because minors and people love swinging for the fences. But, yeah, we'll see. Series is tied at 1. It's a best of 5 now. Let's get her going. Mulligan versus Cash. Bendis is going to lead us off as that is going to be hit into the outfield, and it is a lead-off single. Kelly fakes out the pitcher, but the catcher will get it knocked down, but immediately followed up with a single. Some aggressive running puts runners on the corner here, so early opportunity here for the Lemurs to get on the board, and a wild pitch is going to send a runner home. Gotta hate that animation. Like, it's a known thing for OOTP that it does it when you watch stream games, but it just never feels good. Anyways, there's an early 2-0 lead for Louisville as there's still no outs here. That is skied into right. This will finally be your first out of the game, so runner stays at first. Staring strikeout there by Dinker. Runner goes to second, and they're going to be gunned out by a country mile. So Bears start off a bit rough, but do recover there pretty quickly. A couple batters in a row. Mom Spinner leads us off against Cash. They go down on strikes. Mander steps up. That's going to be the shortstop. Nice throw to make the play at first. Duke, red hot. Unfortunately, is not. Wow, the center fielder had a run. A country mile that one, but they will get it. 3 down for Bruce City. Swing and strikeout there by McLovin Jr. Richard steps up. That is to the hard shifted second baseman. They make the play at first. Flamingo to third. Nice. Cannon of an arm to get him at first. The ground out to thirds and then whip to first are one of the most beautiful outs in baseball, in my opinion. Potatoes down on strikes. Lansdale.
It's a throw out at the plate from the outfield. That for me, will always be my favorite type of play.
It's something special when it can happen, for sure. Mio pops out into left. Bendis past the third baseman. Puts in the left, but this one's a hit instead. Kelly won't get a chance to hit yet as Bendis steals second base. Now they get a chance to hit, and they're going to deliver as that is going to be another run across the board. Lemurs not allowing the Bears any offense, and up 3-0 now. Strikeout there by Junior. Bolt gets a hold of that one, but that will be the final out of the inning. But Lemurs here out early. Bears offense non-existent so far. Trend will continue as Williams is out at first. That is at the shortstop, but will sneak by as Croft is on. Duran skies this one to center field. Mom Spooner. Second baseman will not let the bloop go over them this time as that is caught. So they get a hit on the board, but still no runs. Strikeout there by Dinker. McLovin Jr. down on strikes. Richards to the second, to first. There is the out. Mander tries to go up the middle. Didn't have a lot of carry, but still got on first. Pick up. Hi! Runners picked off at first. A lot of pickoffs at first here. That's the third one of the World Series already. Skitato skies this one to center. It is just over the wall. Finally, Bruce City getting some offense going here. They have been hitting home runs like no tomorrow here so far, and it is going to help them out once again. Montalban to the pitcher. That will be tossed out at first. This one's hit hard to right, and that is over the wall. Name of the game here is home runs for the Bears. We are tied at 3. Just like that, hit the reset button here in the 4th. Williams, they hit this one hard. That's gone into left. Another home run, 3rd of the inning. Brew City saying, forget small ball, we are just going to sky everything. That is at the right field. That'll finally end it, but Brew City exits the 4th in the lead. Flamingo, nice sliding catch by left field. Mio draws a walk. They can steal. That is into left. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Kelly, red hot, gives the old stink eye, which allows the runners to move up. Pitching change as Moose Jr. is in. Kelly cannot hold back the swing. They're out. Jr. hitting .439 will deliver. That's going to be 1. That's going to be 2. Little unorthodox 2-run single there. But Lemurs are back in the lead, and they are not stopping as there is another walk. This one's hit. Oh, shortstop. I wasn't sure if they were going to get there, but they sure did. Able to limit the damage, but Lemurs back in the lead. Can Brew City answer? There's a pop-up into center field. Spooner tries to go into the gap, but that... Oh, no, it drops. I thought that was going to be caught. And it's still a double. All right, then. Mander, 2 third, 2 first. 1 out left to work with. Duke, shortstop. What a play. Keeps Brew City off the board. We have a game here, folks, as we switch over to Tim.
All right, McLovin Jr. up to the dish, who is going to drop a single just in front of the left fielder. Then he's going to be picked off. Another pick off at first. As that is a ground out for Richards. Bring up Literal Flamingo, who will strike out, so the hit is eliminated on the pickoff as we go to bottom of the 6th. As Skatos will ground out, bringing up Montalban, who will also ground out, bringing up Lansdale, who is going to hit one, but just out by a shortstop in center field, bringing up Mio. And that pitching change, we have Mander on the mound as he gets a strikeout. And induces a pop-up for Bendis, bringing up Cal, who is going to ground out at first, 3 unassisted, as Williams steps up to the mound, or to the plate. And that's going to be a long throw, but out. And another out for Cross, bringing up German, who will also ground out. So 1, 2, 3 inning. We have Nick Jr. who will strike out. Now bring up Jay Bolch, who will get a walk on a full count. As that is a double play. To bring up the Brew City half of the 8th. As that one's hit deep, but not enough as it's caught. And that'll be another deep out for Mander, bringing up Steve Duke, who will strike out Brew City down to their final 3 outs. As McLovin Jr.'s at dish, who will ground out to third. Richards will ground out at first, 3 unassisted. As that brings Little Flamingo, who will get a 4-pitch walk. And that is deep Is it gone? No, it is not. Caught in deep left field. Brewers City has 3 outs to work with. Can they mount a walk-off comeback? No, Scotto strikes out. That one is deep, but not deep enough. Bit of an easy out there, and a strikeout as Louisville takes the series 2 games to 1. This game is over. All right, Louisville wins it takes a 2-1 lead. We had a 2-for-4 game for Cal, and then a 3-for-4 game for Bendis. For the Bruce City batting lineup, we have a 1-for-4 game for Skatos with 2 ribbies. Cash gets the win. Hi, my name is gets the save. Mulligan credited with the loss. 4 1/3 inning pitched. Timmy Bendez, your player of the game.
Alrighty. Punch save button. Let's move forward today. And then we'll see what lovely messages we have waiting for us. Lemurs stamina check. Apparently I'm blind. Pitching. Benico's your starter. Cash is the starter. Phenomenon starter. So hi, my name is at 60%. Westbrook's at 90. Everyone else I think is good. Bruce City. McQueen is at 87 for a reliever. Mulder's a starter. Mulligan starter. Mander is 28% exhausted. Moose Jr. 19% exhausted. Bears. Joey Moose Jr. to use less. That's been changed. Lemurs. Rot gut. Oh, it'd help if I was on the Lemurs. Rot gut to use more often. Long relief. Matt to normal. Okay, what do you mean by Matt is left. Ryan Lee to sorry. Ryan Lee is used more often. High leverage. Bears are good to go. Lemurs, you guys are good to go. Folks, guys, gals. Good. Okie dokie. Let's head towards game 4. If we want to get another bet up. Louisville able to steal one on the road. Looking at the pitching matchup, Kaufman has had pretty good playoffs here so far. Bruce City, at least by trends, holding a bit of an advantage there in pitching. We'll see once we go into the game here. That's actually a tie, but Kaufman trending in the right direction. Game 4, first team to score, Lemurs Bears. Who do we think is going to put runs on the board first? All right, you lead off this one, right?
Yep.
Okay. You got about 10 more seconds here. People will spend some channel points. And then we will get this one underway. Alrighty. Let's get this one started. Can the Bears tie it up, or are the Lemurs going to take a stranglehold on this series?
Alright, up first is going to be Timmy Bendez, the second baseman, who will just barely beat it out, and he's going to try and steal second in there by a country mile. As we have a runner on scoring position already, as that one is hit deep, but not deep enough, just barely caught at the wall. And a strike out for Nick Jr. And that'll be an out, so one hit, but not enough to bring in the run. Bruce City is up. We have Martinez Monspooner, who is going to hit one deep, but can't. As that is a pop out of foul territory. And that is a single for Duke, bringing up Levy Williams. Or sorry, Lou Williams, I should say, who will get out to end the first. We go into the second inning. One hit apiece. And that will be a ground out. Bring up McLovin Jr., who's going to hit one deep, but not deep enough. A lazy out for a center fielder. Bring up Bo Richards, who's going to hit one. Drops just in front of the right fielder. And it's a single. And that is going to be a long out at first, but it's the out. Escatos, Croft, and Montalban up next for the Bears. As Escatos will ground out, Croft will line out, and Montalban will ground out. 1, 2, 3 inning. We go to the third. Mio, Bendis, and Kell up to bat next. As that is a walk for Mio. Bendis hits that one, but caught in left field. Going to be deep, but caught by the right fielder, Nick Jr. Some loud contact, but a pop-up. Alright, that'll bring in Ashton Lansdale, who will strike out. That'll bring up Tonk Mato, who will get a single into center field. That per the order, we have Martinez Monspooner, and that's going to be a fielder's choice. Monspooner will take off the second, and he's safe at second base. Stolen bag from Monspooner, but a ground out will eliminate the threat. We go to the top of the fourth. Bolt is up, and he hits one deep, but can't. And that is a fly out for Dinker, and McLovin Jr. is up at the dish, who will line out. Almost broke our tie. Instead, we go to Bruce City half tie, 0-0. As Steve Duke comes up, who will get a single. Just in front of the right fielder, they'll bring up Williams up next. In a bunting here, and the sack bunt works as intended as the runner goes up to second base. And a ground out makes it 2 outs and a strikeout for Croft. We go to the fifth, still no score. As that is a strikeout for Richards. Bring up Literal Flamingo, who will get a single. And I'll bring up it's Mio, who will get a forced out, but no throw at first. And tagged out at second base, tried stealing, but did not work. Bruce City up next. Montalban, Lansdale, and Motto. As Montalban gets a nice single, bringing out Lansdale. As Lansdale all gets single, but doesn't try for third. Tonk Mato. A double play. Runner at third, 2 outs, as that is an out. All right, take it away, Rapid.
Tied at zeros. Both teams are really locking it down defensively here. We'll see who will be the first to get on the board. A nice lead-off walk there. Can't make the play at first. They had a nice snag, but there will be 2 on, no out. Louisville threatening here. Runners are going to stay pat as there's your first out. Bolt's trying to break out of the cold streak. Won't have a chance quite yet as the runner's going to steal third. That is going to be dropped in the center field. Just like that. Louisville first on the board. 1-0. Oh my god. Doesn't matter what team it happens to. I hate it. I hate it. 2-0 though on the wild pitch. A runner takes a walk to first. Louisville looking to pile on here in a tight game. That is going to be your second out. Runner thinks about third, but does return. That's past the third baseman into the outfield. They send the runner. Throw will not be in time. 3-0. Judging by the trend of this game, that is going to be a mountain to climb here for Bruce City as a no throw to first loads the bases. This one should end the inning. Thankfully for Bruce City, it does. 3-0 though is the lead. Mander steps up. Will ground out to second. Duke skies this one into left. There is 2 quick outs. Williams into right field. That's going to be caught. 1-2-3 inning. Exactly what the Lemurs were hoping for after that, to not allow momentum on Bruce City's side. There's your first out as they cannot beat the throw to first. Kelly, that one is skied. Second base will make the out there. This one is going to center field. Not moving much. Will make the catch. Potatoes into the gap. That's going to be a lead-off double. Croft hitting 355 is not going to get the one into the infield as there's your first out. Montalban. Pitching change, by the way, as Hyman Amos is in. There's a ground out there. Tossed it at first. Lansdale to third to first. So after a lead-off double, the Bears can't do anything with it as there's a 3 outs to get them out of the bottom of the 7th. That's a short no throw. So infield single there by Bolt. Pitching change as McQueen comes in. And that's a foul ball, but they're going to count it as fair, I guess. Umps are blind. 2 on, no out. Walk there. Bases loaded. No outs. Richards. That's in the right. That'll at least cash 1. Runners come. No. What? Okay. Swinging strikeout. Bears are holding. They hold. No outs. Bases loaded. And nothing out of it for the Lemurs. Bears have to answer after doing that. Mato, a lead-off single. Mom Spooner. Oh, that is under the shortstop's glove. 2 on, no outs. Mander cannot hold the swing. There's your first out. Duke goes down on strikes. Williams past the third baseman. That's going to go into the corner. There's 1. I think that's all they're going to get. No, here comes the second run. No throw. That lead is down to 1. Runner on second. Tying run. 2 outs. Skitatos is going to give them a free out, but they are within 1, but only 3 outs left to work with. Top of the lineup, Bendis. Down on strikes. Kelly down on strikes. Junior gets a hold of that one, but is going to be caught in center field. No, the center fielder drops it. An error allows the runner to second. Pitching change. Fittipaldi is in. Can the center fielder make the catch this time? They can! Persistence pays off. We have Croft, Montalban, and Lansdale up. The last chances here for the Bears. There's a strikeout by Croft. Montalban to shortstop. Will the throw be in time? It is. 1 out left. Lansdale at the center fielder. Lemurs will hold. Just like that, home field advantage meaning nothing for the Bears here as the Lemurs take a stranglehold on the series 3-1. A little bit of drama in the 8th, but they can't hold it together to keep the momentum going. Louisville, 25 stranded on base. Bears, 17. A couple multi-hit games here by Bolt, Richards, and Flamingo. Duke on Brew City side as well as Mado. Novenon gets the win. Hi, my name is the save. Kaufman the loss. Player of the game is Femi Novenon. All right, let's hit save. Move forward today, and let's check the old playoff server. What do we got? Lemurs. Hi, my name is up 22%. Matt to middle relief. Use left often. Do you still want secondary as high leverage for Matt? No secondary. And to stopper. 7th and close game. High leverage. Okay, I think that's everything you asked for. Bears. Okay, Bears line up. Please swap Mulder and Duke number 3. This is for both handedness, I'm assuming, because the lineups look identical. It moves Junior back to normal usage. Moose Jr. is middle relief and secondary middle relief. Do you still want that? Or, like, is there a point of having that secondary? If there is, then the more you know. Also, there's your stamina. I'm not sure if you want to check anyone Bears as well. Again, lineup Duke and Mander were swapped on both 2 and 3. Okay, Bears are happy for game 5. Lemurs said they were good. All right, straight up who wins. If you're going to bet your points, put them on the table now. Lemurs, Bears. Bears, 10K points. Lemurs, 4K. What are these paltry bets? I want to see some real points thrown around here. Can the Bears break the momentum, or are the Lemurs just going to put the fatality finishing blow on the Bears? Let this go for a little bit longer. Sorry, do I start this one? I'm so bad at remembering this stuff.
Yes.
Okay, I'll start this one.
Yep, because I've been doing every even game.
All right. 5 million PB bucks worth of points tossed down. Bears faithful all in with 35k. Lemurs faithful a paltry 21. Bears clearly the stronger fan base. Lemurs fans are not showing up. I'm just trying to get more people to put some points down. There you go. Lemurs pull within 4k points. Let's go for another 10-15 seconds and then we'll get this going. Potential series deciding game here. Bruce City lost both games at home. I mean, they have to win this one regardless, but they're hoping the home field advantage can pay off here. You got Mulder versus Benico.
I just bet all that I have on the Lemurs, so Lemurs don't let me down.
All right, let's get this going. Nothing against the Lemurs, but I hope this goes a bit longer. I keep having these short little World Series here lately. I want to see some Game 7 drama, but let's get her going here. Game 5. Bendis leads us off, and we'll start it with a single into center field. They can steal. We'll see if they run the bases here early. Won't have the chance to, and it won't matter because there's going to be a single into center left. So runners in the corner here. Louisville looking to score early again. Pick off at first is successful. There's one out. Make that 2 with the strikeout. Bolt. Oh, I thought that one was going to touch down, but it made a weird curve and it's going to be caught. So Bruce City, sigh of relief here. Spooner starts off with a walk. They can steal. We'll see if they go. Won't get a chance to, as there's a double play, and just like that, first 2 batters out for the Bears. And then a line drive right at the shortstop will be caught. Both teams zeros on the board here after 1. That is hit into right field. Will be caught. That is a ground out to second base. They'll be tossed out at first. Flamingo into center field. Oh, over the center fielder's head. Runner's going to go to second. Probably could have went for 3, but I think they were faked out as well by that. Thankfully for the Bears, it won't come back to bite them, as that will be popped out in the right. And they get out of the inning, no harm, no foul, despite the error. That up the middle for Gatos. Montalban to first. They'll touch up. Can't make the play at second, but I think they'll take 1. That's back to the pitcher. Runner moves up to third, but they're running out of outs to move the runner. And that is going to be gone. Williams. Bruce City is behind in the series, but not in the home run totals, as that is another long ball. They get the first lead of the game. Croft skies this one into, we'll say, center right-ish, but it will be caught. 2-0 though for Bruce City. Walk here by Mio. Bendis to third, to second, to first. Double play. Kelly stares at a strikeout. Quick 1-2-3 there for the Bears on defense. That's going to be grounded to second, and they're going to punt it as they cannot catch it, cannot make the play. It's not going to be an error, though, just an aggressive hit. They'll throw Spooner out at first. Runner moves up to second. That is into right field and caught. Runner returns to second base. Pass to short to first. And they're out. Moving on to the fourth here. That is hit into right field. Will drop, so leadoff single there by Junior. They've stolen a couple bags. Let's see if they swipe it here. They will not, as Bolt will ground into a double play. Walk there by McLovin keeps this inning going. They're going a second, and throw is not in time. Walk there by Richard, so 2 on, 2 out for Flamingo. They get a hold of that one, but is a line drive to left. Sounded good off the bat, but just was not high enough. Scattos. That's going to be touched up. They're out at first. Montalban in front of the catcher. Catcher will make the play at first. No, they will not, as they cannot catch it. Charge an error there. That is to short, to first. 2 out. Runner on second. Williams. They're going to sneak that past the first and second baseman into right. Here comes the runner. They are in time. 3-0 Bears. That one is hit to second, to the short, covering second. There's your out. 3-0 Bears. Louisville hoping to answer that. Wow, that is like the fastest animated home run I've ever seen. That thing was gone. It did not want to be late for its flight out of here, as that is a solo blast by Moore Jr. Louisville on the board. That is skied into center field and will be caught. Bendis to the shorts. They will make the throw in times. There's 2 out now. That one is hit in the center. Will it go over the center fielder head? No, they just outran it. They thought that was going deeper than it was, and that's going to turn into a double. That's to short, to first. They make the play. Lemurs threatening, though, but still down by 2. Bruce City. That's going to be grounded to shortstop. Can't beat throw. Mom Spooner. 2 first to the pitcher. There's 2. That's back to the pitcher and a first. And that's going to do it. 3-1 here as we switch over commentators. Bruce City in the lead, trying to keep the World Series going.
All right. That will bring up Jay Bolt 2 Wills right out. McLovin Jr. is off the dish as he hits one, but caught just inside the foul line. And he ground out to first and the top of the 6th. Bruce City still up 3-1. They'll being up Jerry Mander, who will ground a fly out to center field. And that's going to be, no, he's going to be safe, just barely beat out the play. Single for Mosquitoes. That one will be hit to left and caught. And the 4th out of second ends the inning. We go to the 7th. Still at 3-1 Bruce City, as that is no throw, so a single for Literal Flamingo brings up Moore Jr., who will strike out looking. It's the Mia will strike out swinging. Jimmy Bendez will hit it. It's like Mason cannot get a hold on it. So that is runners first and second, 2 outs. And a 4th out at second will. And the top of that we go to the bottom half of the 7th. Bruce City Bears up 3-1, as that is a ground out for Williams, bringing up Laura Croft to Will. Get one, drops in front of the center fielder, single. Then Darren Duran will ground into a double play. 4-6-3. We go into the 8th. Louisville still down 2. That one is hit deep, but easy fly out. That brings up Jay Bolt, who is going to fly out. And McLovin Jr. will hit one deep. Is that one gone? It is. 1-run lead, 3-2, Louisville. A home run from McLovin Jr. as it's now 3-2. Nice solo shot. As that one is in the gap. Easy double. Not deep enough for a triple. As Louisville is within striking distance of tying this one up. But come close, but no cigar. Solo shot brings up 3-2. Bruce City up next. A diving catch results in an out. And a fly out to center field. They'll bring in Jerry Mander. And a pitching change as well. Mander gets out. We go to the top of the ninth. Louisville needs one run to tie it. But that is a ground out. Bring up Tiffany Neal, who was strikeout. One more out. And that will do it. Bruce City forces Game 6. All right, it's now 3-2 lead on the Louisville side. We have a 2-for-5 game for Timmy Bendis and a 2-for-4 game for Cal. For Bruce City, we have a 2-for-3 game for Most Tobas with a home run and a 3-for-3 game for Williams with 3 RBIs. One of them being a home run as well. Down to the pitching. Benico gets the loss, wins 7 2/3. But and then over for Bruce City, Moira gets the win 3-0 in postseason. Moose Jr. gets the hold, and Philip Petty gets the save. Lou Williams, your player of the game.
All right. Bears blasting, staying alive in the locker room right now. After keeping this thing going, let's hit save. Move forward one day. Move forward a second day. And let's see where the team's heads are at. Lemurs already chatting away. Stamina. Alright, Benico starter, obviously dead. Menomenon starter, dead. So, hi, my name is at 64%. And that is it. Everyone else looks like they are more or less rested and good to go. Bears, stam check. Kaufman's the starter. Queen, 87 RP. Mulder's a starter. Mulligan's 100% but ice cold. Fittipaldi's at 40% tired. Moose Jr. 57% tired. Milligan strategy. Just 15 batters. I'm going to jump back to Lemurs here. Matt is normal usage. Middle relief. Okay. Not going to rush this. We'll let teams think. Lemurs are good to go. I saw Bears type something. Okay, that's it. You guys are good. Both teams are good. All right. Punch save again. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Who wins? Once again. Everyone. Bears at 7K. Lemurs at 12K. There we go. throw down those channel points. Let's see. Let's go what people have. We'll hit manage game, but we won't start quite yet. Lemurs have 2 at home. They're hoping that this can play out like the series started at the very minimum, where they win 1 of 2. That's all they need. Bears had to battle through that 3-game homestand to keep this thing alive. They are going to be battling uphill here. 2 games on the road. If there is any lead, I would say in the PBE that is not safe, it is the 3-1 series lead. I don't know how many times I've seen teams with that lead for it to be blown. Again, nothing against the Lemurs, but I have PTSD myself with that 3-1 lead. So, Bears, there is hope. Lemurs, don't leave it to 7. Get her done now. Let this go for another 10-15 seconds. And then we're going to get this going with Tim leading us off. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get this going. Game 6 of your Miners World Series. Take us away.
Alright, first up the dish is me, Martinez Monspooner. Having a good series so far, but grounds out. Now bring up Steve Duke, who is going to hit one, but robbed of a hit. Nice diving catch by the center fielder, and the third baseman bobbles it. So that is an error. But doesn't matter much as Cateau's ground out. Up next we have Bendis, Cal, and Nick Jr. for Bruce City. As Bendis gets a walk, Cal is going to hit one, but be robbed of a hit again. Sunfield's making those awesome catches, and Bendis takes off for second and is safe at second. But Nick Jr. strikes out. 2 outs, runner in scoring position. As that one's going to score. We have a 1-0 lead for Louisville. As that one drops, Levin Jr. is going to get one in there. That's going to bring home a run. Save. Oh, Richards at the ditch. 2-0 Louisville. They are not ready to go home to win the season. As we go into the second, Louisville up 2-0. As that is a hit for Montalban. Bring up on Ashton Lanzel, who will ground into a fielder's choice. Bring up Lou Williams, who will walk. Lara Croft, from 2 meters, the baseball player gets out on the fielder's choice. As that is a flyout for Duran. Bring up Literal Flamingo, is going to sky one, but a flyout until left. It's me, Mia Will, strike out looking. Timmy Bendez came around to score. Will get the dish as he is out on a ground out. 1-2-3 inning. Bruce City up next. As is a long flyout from Monspooner, bringing up Steve Duke, who will get one just past the second baseman's glove. That is a single. And a strikeout for Jerry Mander, the shortstop. Moscato, the first baseman, will get one just barely fair. There's a first and second, 2 outs, and that is a walk to load the bases. And that's going to score 1, maybe 2. We are tied. No, they're going for 3. 3-run lead for Brew City, 3-2. 3-run RBI, and that is cut to end it, but not before the damage is done. Louisville down 1 in Game 6, as that is a flyout for Cal. Nick Jr. up next, as that is a line out to left to Montalban. And no throw, so Bolt is safe. Bring up Jesse Dinkler, who will get one in there. Goes at the corners, 2 outs. You're in inning number 3. As I'm gonna get in there. Goes to the corners again. Rewind the clock. We are tied at 3. As I will get out, but enough for the damage is done. Go to top of the 4th now. Tied 3-3 as that one is hit deep, but caught. Duran will get a nice single just in front of the right fielder. He takes off a second. Safe by a long shot. Not even close. And that is a walk for Mom Spooner. Bring up Steve Duke, who will sky one into center. That should be enough. Yep, runner tags up for third and is safe. But the out will eliminate the 2-out threat. We go to the bottom of inning number 4 in Game 6. Tied 3 apiece. That one is hit deep, deep, at the walls. Touch them all. Gone. Louisville takes the lead 4-3 on a nice home run by Little Flamingo. That is a single from It's to Me. Mio brings up Timmy Bendis, who at the wall deep but caught. Cal comes up and will ground to fielder's choice. Could have had 2 there. And the forced out will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. City is still down by 1. As that will be a single, maybe a double. Nope, decided to stay up at first. Thought about it, but decided not to. As that is going to be a sack bunt. That works. Runner in scoring position, 1 out. As no pitcher delayed on the transfer, and he is safe. Runners at the corners now. That one is caught, and we are tied once again. Rewind those clocks. And then that will be a single, and that will be in there. We have a lead. Swamp Group City 5-4. A nice single, as that will float the bases on that walk, as a out will end the top half of the 5th. Louisville up next. Mander, Skatos, Montalban. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Read wrong line. Read wrong line. Dinker, McLovin, and Richards. It would help if I read the proper lineup. But a strikeout for Dinker brings up McLovin, who will also strike out. And another strikeout eliminates the runner on second threat. Take it away.
trading leads back and forth. As Bruce City trying to hold on here. There is a wild pitch, though. It's going to send a runner up to second. That is going to drop down the right. Runner held up. They're not going to go home, but they still have 3 outs to work with. Montalban up the middle. He's going to sneak that through. That is going to be huge as Bruce City needs to increase that lead, as nothing is safe here in this game. Wow, that bunt. Oh my god. An error at first. Runner goes home. What is happening here in the field? Lemurs defense falling apart. That is their second error this game. Pitching change. Whiskey's in. That is hit right at the left fielder. Throw is not in time. Make it 8-4. Runner takes up to third. Chaos on the base paths and in the field. The sliding catch. They'll make the out, but due to the acrobatics, can't make the throw in time. Bases are finally empty, but now it is 9-4 Bruce City. That is hit hard, deep, but not deep enough, as that will be caught. Louisville is getting the hits, but just not cashing the runs, but we still have a lot of baseball left to play here. We'll see if they can answer. Mingo goes down on strikes as Nunez is trying to shut this down. That is to the second baseman. They'll throw it at first. 2 out. Bendis as pitching change here, as Bendis will get a double on the board. Kelly goes down on strikes. Bruce City able to shut out the Lemurs in the answer inning. Strikeout there. Duke gets a hold of that one, but I don't think it's going to have enough, as it will be caught in right. There's a quick 2 outs. Mander to the first baseman. They'll tag up. Louisville down 5 runs. They're getting the hits. They just have to start cashing in. Running outs to do so, though, as wild pitch won't come back to bite them, as the catcher does make the play at first. That is hit into right to make it 7 outs now, as there's quick 2 there. Dinker drops this one to the left. 2 out rally, question mark. McLovin will sky it into center field, though, and that'll be caught. Bears won't complain about more offense, but more focused on the next 6 outs. Ground out there by Skatos. Montalban to the shortstop again. They'll make another play at first. Lansdale skies this one into right. It's going to run out of steam, as that will be caught. Bottom of lineup up. Oh, Richards, Flamingo, Mio. Louisville hoping to turn it over here. That is going to be your first out, though. That'll be caught by the left fielder. That is skied in the center field. And caught. Mio to the shifted second baseman, but they cannot make the play at first, and they're going to get to free pass to second. Knight comes in relief. Bendis steps up, but will ground to second, and they won't make the mistake a second time. Louisville down to 3 outs here. Williams grounds out to the short. No throw is going to go to first. Croft can't hold back the swing. They're out on strikes. Duran grounds out. They'll get the play at second, but can't turn the double play. Runner was going, but won't matter, as Spooner is tossed out at first. Kelly Jr. Bolt hoping to get a big rally going here. That is hit into right, and they will get under that. 2 outs remaining. Junior back to the pitcher. They're down to the final out. Game 7 looming. Bolt skies this one center right. That's caught. Maximum drama. Game 7 Miners coming up. Bruce City puts up 6 runs in the 5th and 6th to push this to 7. 3-hit game by Skatos. RBIs coming from Montalban, Lansdale, and Williams, with Croft and Duran pitching in as well. Nunez will get the win out of the pen. Cash the loss. Player of the game is Ashton Lansdale. Let's hit save. Move forward today. Let me update the old text up top. I gotta get rid of my pings here. Where is my game day? All right, let's go. Too many discords. Lemurs, stamina, please. All righty. So Phenomenon is up. Cash, even if you were to switch them, wouldn't be able to be used. Benico, if you put them in the pen, they might be able to make an appearance. Don't quote me on that. Whiskey might be available, but it's 58 tired. McFlourish will not be available. Westbrook is ice cold, but has barely been used. Bears. All right. Kaufman is up. Same thing with Mulder. Maybe available, maybe not. Mulligan is dead. Oh, that's your starter anyways. Abassi is dead. De Nunez is dead. Fittipaldi might be usable. And same with Moose Jr. Going back to Lemurs. All right, what do we got? Mick Flourish to use less often. Matt to stopper 7th and close. There's no 7th and later, it's 7th and close. High leverage. Rot gut. I am blind. Normal. We'll get rid of secondary, I think. And middle relief. Use more often. High leverage secondary. Whiskey, no secondary. Okay, no secondary in whiskey. I'm going to Bears now. KP, just so you know. Bears. Abassi to use less. Abassi's on long relief right now, so there is no use less. I'm not sure what you want to do with that. I'll let you stew on that. Mulder, middle relief. Okay. So we'll just do one-man rotation. Actually, we'll do that. 2-man. Mulder moves to pen. Mulder is middle relief. No more usage. Bassi to avoid high leverage. Oh. Avoid high leverage. Okay, going back to Lemurs. Good. Okay, so no more changes for the Lemurs. We're happy with how this looks. I think everything has been done. Just take another mental picture to relook at it. Ryan Lee, no secondary. There you go. Okay. Lemurs, just let me know if you're good. Back to Bears. Bears, you're all good as well? Let me just bring it back up so that you can see. Oh, big stretch. Lemurs, good. Bears, I'm assuming good. Okie dokie. Straight up, who wins for the bet? Lemurs, Bears. We got 60K points down. Love to see it. We got Kaufman versus Namanon. Bears have the momentum. Bears are actually better on the road than the Lemurs are at home. Who is going to take the monumental Game 7?
I mean, I did say it was gonna go into Game 7, so you're going to see who has, who can come in clutch.
All righty. Give this another 20 seconds or so, and then we are going to get this going. Game 7. When everyone's out on the field with their friends and they're make-believing what they're doing as an MLB player or a PBE player, we'll say in this case, this is what you do. You do it Game 7. Game 7 walk-off. Let's see where this goes. We're going to hit start. I believe I start this one off, correct?
Yep.
Okie dokie. Yep. You get the joy of doing the last 4 innings.
Calling it. Yep, I'm looking forward to calling it.
Let's get this started. Clench all the clenches. Throw down all the bets. All the marbles are on the table this time. Let's go, Miners. World Series Game 7. We prayed for it. It's here. Mom Spooner against Phenomenon is going to lead us off with a single up the middle. We'll see if they try to swipe second. They won't have the chance as they're going to be tossed out. So trading runners for outs here, they're going to do the same thing again as they pick off the runner at second as someone touches first. That one is hit into left, and that's going to drop past the left fielder. They're sending the runner. There's our first run of Game 7. Bruce City getting lucky with the curve and that one into left. That's the third base. They will make it the final out, though, but damage is done. Bears on the board first. Bendis against Kaufman. That's to short to first. There is your first out. Kelly to the second baseman, and they're going to punt it. Runner is safe at first. That one is hit up the middle. No throw. 2 on, 1 out. Louisville threatening. This one is skied. Short will make the catch. 2 out. Dinker. Past the third baseman. That's going to left. Here comes the runner home. Hit the reset button. We are tied at 1. Walk there. Bases loaded. 2 out for Richards. They go down on strikes. Both teams 1 run. Both teams 2 hits. This one is going to drop into the outfield. That is a gapper as that is a lead off double. Bears trying to get that lead back here right away. Strikeout there by Montalban. Lansdale skies this one into center. Runner won't be able to tag up. This one's hitting the center. They're chugging hard, and they'll get there. Leadoff double comes up empty-handed here for the Bears. Flamingo into right. Routine out. Mio into right again. There's 2 out. Bendis to the second baseman. Both teams, after getting a run here in the first, are going to come up empty-handed in the second. This one is hit into right. That's going to drop down. That is a single for Spooner. There they go to second. Throw is not in time, so turn that single into a double. Bunt attempt fails. That is over the center fielder's head. That is going to be a double, and the Bears regain the lead. Louisville outfielders keep getting fooled as these are going over their head here. There is a pop out to center field, though. This one's going to left. That'll be caught. The runner has to stay on second. This hits hard. Deep to right. Does it have enough? It does. See you later. 2-run blast. Scatos. And just like that, the Bears 4-1 lead. Swinging strikeout by Croft will end it, but Bears did some damage here. Lots of baseball left to play, Lemurs fans. Hold on to your butts. Kelly with a single. Dropped ball by the catcher. Everyone stays pat. That is a double play ball, but they'll just get the runner. There goes the runner to second, and they're safe. Bolt. It's going to... Well, second baseman's not going to let that one go over them. Way to run that one down. And then a swinging strikeout by Dinker. So Louisville threatening, but comes up empty-handed. Montalban stares at a strikeout. Lansdale hits this one into the outfield. Center fielder's chugging hard for that one. Will not make the mistake again. There's your second out. Matto to short. Ooh, he punts it. 2 out infield hit. There goes the runner to second. They're safe. Can Matto do the rounds? Nice pickup by the second baseman. They get the out. McLovin Jr. past the shortstop into the outfield. Nice leadoff single for the Lemurs. Oh, Richards stares at a strikeout. Flamingo. That's going to be an infield hit. 2 on, 1 out. Mio goes down on strikes. Bendis, do you got something here to get your team back on the board? I'll walk. Bases loaded. Kaufman. Kelly skies this one. Oh, center fielder catches it. No errors in the center field on that one. Lemurs were hoping, but ground out there by Duke. Mander to the shortstop. Tossed out at first. Williams into right. That'll touch down. 2 out single. Scatos draws a walk as Westbrook is in. Sorry for not noticing that. That is to third. Third can't make a play. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Montalban steps up against Westbrook. They get a hold of it. It is going to drop in the center. There's 1. Here comes 2. Bears extend the lead. They can see the title in their grasps. This one is popped up, caught in the infield. 6-1 is the lead here. Louisville's offense has to start soon. Tony Knight is in. Junior to first, to the pitcher. There's your first out. Bolt touches this one down and right. There's a single. Dinker into left. They go Oppo Taco. Wow, what a running play to get that one. I thought that one was going to touchdown. Bears defense coming up huge. McLovin into right field. Diving catch. The Bears defense going wild in the outfield to keep this game in their favor. Turning this over. Here we go.
Alright, we have Tom Tomato at dish, who is going to fly out to right. And that's going to be a single for Mom Spooner. Bear is refusing to give up and go home, as that's going to be a stolen base for Mom Spooner. And that's going to be a pop out from Duke. Mom Spooner not going to be able to advance. And a strikeout from Jerry Mander brings up Louisville. They're down by 5 here in the 6th. As that's going to be a single. Just sorry, double. Just barely caught the foul line when it landed, but that's all it needs as that's going to get through. It's the first and third, nobody out as that is going to be a play at first as the run scores 6-2. And a strikeout will bring up Cal. As Cal strikes out, we go into the 7th. Bruce City up 4-6-2. As that is a strikeout for Williams. Bruce brings the Mosquitoes, who will be safe. No throw. That one's gonna be there in the gap. That's gonna get down. That's gonna bring home a run. He's going for 3. Safe with a triple. Runner at third, 1 out. Didn't hold up. That's a strikeout. And that's going to be out. Time for the home stretch. That is a single, just barely fair for Nick Jr. J Bolt comes up and he's going to fly out to the center fielder. Dinkler, one for 3. Pitcher to second to first. And that is going to be a flyout for Tonk Mato. Brings up Mom Spooner, who is safe with a single up the middle. He takes for second. Way safe. Stolen base. And a ground out for Duke makes it 2 outs. And a ground out for Mander will bring up the home half of the 8th. As that one is sky deep, but lazy flyout. That is brings up Richards and another lazy flyout. Then Literal Flamingo comes up and will ground out to bring it to the 9th. Bruce City and a chance to lead with up with some damage as Lou Williams will fly up, bring up Mosquitoes. As that is safe. Single. Lara Croft from Tomb Raider to baseball player as she will line out to right. Bring up Montalban, who will strike out. So Louisville needs 5 runs to tie it and 3 outs as they lose outs to 2. And that is a line out. 1 more out. As that's going to be a line out. The Brewers City Bears are your season 49 minor league World Series champion. Congrats, Brew City. Now go back home and enjoy some brew. You definitely earned it. All right, for the Brew City batting line score, we have a let's see, 4 for 5 game for Mom Spooner, and a 2 for 5 game for William, 3 for 5 for Croft. Plenty of hits to go around in Brew City. For Louisville, we have a 2 for 4 game for Nick Jr. and a 2 for 4 game for Flamingo. Going down to the pitching line score, we have Knight with the win, Kaufman no decision, Phenomenon gets the loss. And then player of the game is going to be Mo Scatoes.
All right. Congratulations to the Bears. I am just seeing if either GM wants to join the chat. If they don't, that's okay. But, wow. Congrats to the Bears. A long time since they've won a title. Like we started off saying, it's been some 12 plus seasons. They were down and out 3-1. And it all looked bleak and gloomy, and they end up pushing back to take this one. For those that missed it, here is the summary of how the series went. Bears led us off with an 8-4 win. Lemurs with 3 really close wins, winning by 1 run. And then Brew City taking a close one in Game 5 and then exercising their offensive wills in Games 6 and 7. Our series MVP, Mo Scatoes, is going to get the honor. World Series MVP. GMs, I think, are busy celebrating with their locker room, which is okay. I didn't actually see. I see we're at 76 viewers. I was hoping for 80. I'm not sure if we ever hit it. If anyone else was paying attention, but yeah. We need the thing closed. Let me go here. See if I can't do it.
Hey there, Rabbit. What's going on?
Oh, hello.
Congrats.
Thank you. Yeah, I was talking.
So, congratulations.
Thank you. Like any kind of World Series, I'm pretty sure I need a change of clothes. So,
just a pure sweaty Betty over there.
Yes, exactly. It is just every time that like the bases were loaded, I just put my head down thinking that that was it.
So it's been quite a long time. How many years have you been GM now of the Bears? Has it been pretty much the all 12 that it's been since you guys won last?
I think this was season 17. So this is actually the 20th season that I've been a part of the Lemurs as a player was in the first 3. Both of them in heart attack ASAPs.
Punk, it's like you get really far away from the mic there a little bit there.
Oh. Yeah, we'll see. All right, is that better?
Yeah, that's better. Thanks. But yeah, crazy comeback. Love to see it as the winning team. Hate to see it as the losing team. But like I said, honestly, I feel like in PBE the 3-1 series lead is like the worst lead you can have. It's not often we see a 3-0 comeback, but 3-1 just seems like a death knell for so many teams. So I mean, amazing that you guys were able to do it. And yeah, what's the outlook for next season? Do you guys think you're gonna lose a lot of the score, or do you think you're going to be able to run it back?
I know pitching wise we're going to get hammered a lot, so that'll be one of those things is that we might have the offense coming back, but that overall pitching, I think our starting pitchers we're going to have to regroup and hopefully we can just score more runs than give up.
Outscore the problem.
Do the old Texas Rangers move from back in the early 2010s and all that stuff.
Amazing.
We'll see though. There's always some surprises. So.
All right, let's get this uploaded and ready for the Majors World Series. Again, congratulations to the Bears, Lemurs, faithful. Super sorry that it happened. I mean, you made the finals. That's huge. Losing like that is never fun. But it was close, so I'm sure that they'll be back here soon enough. Thanks for joining. Thanks for saying hello. Um, for anyone that's still left watching, now's the chance for the usual hashtag Ask the Booth. If anyone has any questions, PBE related, fun related, Punk's still here. If they want to ask the Bears GM any questions, now's the time. While we get ready, and the majors teams start to get nervous more and more.
Yeah, like you said too, good job to the Lemurs. That was one of those series that we went 6-6 during the season, so we knew that this series was going to be one of those what could go either way. So good job to them for getting there too.
As usual, it seems like whenever it comes to the playoffs, is that pitching both plays a role and not a role. Sometimes you'll see a pitcher that just can't piece it together during a playoffs, i.e., my pitcher, pretty much any time. And then other times, ones like, for us in Toronto, Starscream just always seem to put it together. But, you know, it feels like series live and die by the bats more than the pitching. And the Bears just seem to really piece it together, whereas Lemurs, poor Jay Bolt, they're just not having a good playoffs. So
Yeah, the fun part for the team as a whole too is we started after week 1 at a 9-18 overall record, and then on the last day of the season we're able to pull out that number 2 seed. So it all comes down to when you can get your team active, because again, the activity is what makes you a winner. So
Yeah, in fact, at the Bears were top. I think was my PT week 4. Um, in regards to like the biggest surprise, I think I mentioned the Bears, and how, like you said, they're like 9-18 going into the All Star game, and then something clicked, after the All Star break, and resulted in your first World Series win in 12 seasons. So once again, congrats on it.
yeah, thank you. I mean, and that's the thing is especially when it comes to winning stuff in the minor leagues, it always comes down to all the different players coming together and everybody being productive and active for the team. So that's the best part. Is just you know being part of the Bears. We always want to be the family atmosphere, and if we win, we win. If we don't, and we're still active, that's what we want. And being able to mesh both those together this season is just something special.
yeah, I've always said, at least myself, that the minors winning is nice, but as a GM, your role is to really develop and have people come out of the minors with excitement and want to be active and continue their careers, and that's always the end goal. Again, winning's nice, but generating that activity and that drive and want to be in the league is always number one. And at least from the outside perspective, it always seems like the Bears are the leaders in that category. So it's nice that for all the stuff that you guys do, you're able to get that one as well.
Yeah, and the rough part too is that again, that's our whole philosophy is that winning is secondary. For us, it's always about making sure everybody's having fun and being able to be part of the team. And so, like the last 2 seasons, we've had more updates overall than I think all the other 24 teams at certain weeks, and we weren't making the playoffs. So that's why I asked everybody, is like, would you rather have the team set up as it is now, where we're all here and having fun, or would you rather just win a World Series and not have that? So luckily, everybody's been excited to be a part, no matter if we're making the playoffs or not. And this, like I said, that's just what makes it extra special this time. So.
All right. I guess the main question is for people in chat that are still here, and maybe for uh, you people as well, is who you got for the majors tonight?
It's gonna be a tough one, but as a former aviator, I gotta go OBX.
I think.
For me, it might be a homer move, but I would like to be that the person that can GM the minors win and then have my player win with more of this tonight. So
Yeah, I was gonna say
hopefully,
you might be a little bit
like,
biased there, being on the one team. Um, I don't know. I feel personally, my gut tells me the Aviators because it's like the more veteran of the two teams. The Rougarous to win this early in their like big window, I feel like would be huge because they're in a position that I think they're gonna be back quite frequently here over the next couple seasons, just due to timing of everyone's rosters, and I feel like OBX for them, it would be nice for them to win because they've been kind of chugging away. The Rougarou is going to have lots more opportunities here. So if they can't get it done this year, I really don't think they need to worry. They're going to have a lot more shots here. But I mean, it would be kind of a nice cap off for the big teardown and rebuild to get it done, to kind of do what, we wish we would have done in Toronto sooner, but just couldn't, get past the damn Voyagers or getting unlucky versus Cancun. One season they definitely beat us. The other season I think we beat ourselves. So, but it is what it is. So, my gut tells me Aviators, but I wouldn't be surprised if the Rougarous do it. So, not wishing one way or another, but just that's how I'm feeling about it.
yeah, and that's the thing too is you never know what is going to happen in the playoffs because again, even if you do a bunch of testing, you could test 10 different times in the major leagues and have 8 different winners. So no matter what anybody was sim testing coming into today, it could be either team.
Yeah, I mean, I'll fully admit between the 3 World Series that I did, I think both times, at least for myself, I mean, Cancun might have seen something different. It was so close, those 2 series, that I wouldn't be surprised if they tested higher than we did. I mean, for myself, we tested slightly better. It wasn't by much, but it was slightly better. And then the year that we played Lunar Base, honestly, they had the advantage, but that's the one we won. So it just sometimes you just shrug and go, okay. So
Yeah, remember the key is if you sim test at 40%, you're gonna win. So
yeah, the amount of times that back in the Vancouver days, I think there was one year where Florida beat us and we had like a 75% win chance, and then the year that Utah beat us, that gave me PTSD. The argued strike call, which threw out our player, and we had no one on the bench, and old Hummus God's first player came in to bat for us out of the bullpen. Um, that one was like crazy too. We had like an 84% chance to win that one and still lost. So yeah, head between the hands and rocking back and forth, those memories.
that's the thing is you know that if you have 40% chance of winning, you're gonna win. But if you come up over 75%, that you're gonna get like sweats.
We are up, loaded, good to go. Index is updated, uh, showing the Bears are the World Series champions. But yeah, that is going to do it for today's stream. Again, thank you for everyone for joining. Get hyped for the Majors World Series, I think in T-minus 5 or 6 hours. For people like Punk, you can celebrate now and then immediately be met again with nervousness. So that's always fun. Everyone have a good weekend. Off season is coming up. We'll have the drafts come in as well, so that's exciting for everyone that's recreating like myself find out where you're going for the minors, where you're going for the majors. And again, thank you for joining us. Have a good weekend. And see you all again here in a couple hours. Peace.